Hello, and welcome to Yes, the Trip of a Lifetime. Bit of a pretentious title to start a video with, no less a video series, but this will be the series of vlogs, of videos of our big trip to the United States of America. And this is going to be a pre-part. It's going to be something of a prologue to Yes, the Trip of a Lifetime, because it is going to be the trip of a lifetime for us. Personally, it's something we've always wanted to do, to go over to America and all the places we're going to visit, which you're going to see, hopefully, in the ensuing series, although this part will be going up literally the night we leave, and you won't be seeing any parts until at least a month after that. But you can, and I think I said this later on in the video that you're about to watch, but you can follow me on Twitter at RazorwireReviews, and you can hopefully see some updates of how the trip is going, if you're interested, if you're that way inclined. And yeah, this will just be going back from about a week ago, just kind of getting the camera out and kind of bring it out and trying to vlog again and get into that style of filming like this, you know, holding it instead of putting it on the tripod, which I've gotten so used to recently. And we're going to be doing a lot of this, so yeah, you're going to see some stuff, some random stuff from the past week and in the build up to us leaving, and I hope you enjoy.
It's raining outside.
Going forward again?
What?
Oh, this was casting a shadow on your face. I thought you had like loads of veins on your nose.
Oh, is that what it looks like?
So I brought my camera out because I was going to try and test run us, kind of just using the camera for vlogging and stuff when we go to the States next week. Next week. Next week. And we're at the shop and it just started pissing down, so we're kind of stuck. Or not stuck, we're just choosing not to walk home at this moment in time.
It's cold enough as it is. When we were walking here, it was cold and windy, and now it's rainy as well. It's bad enough with wind without the rain, so I'm not walking out there.
Calming down a bit now.
Yeah, just slightly. It's still too much though. Should I buy a cake?
Nope.
You cannot say no to me about that when we go to the States. If I want to buy a cake in the States, I'm buying a cake in the States.
Just for the record, we've been trying to lose weight for like the past 2 months or so. Connie.
You've lost loads.
Well, I've lost a bit and I've gained a bit, you know, up and down. Because we kind of, on Saturdays, we say is the day where we kind of let loose a little, but usually it ends up being Friday and then Saturday. And this weekend it was Sunday, because it was. We're both bad for each other in terms of eating bad stuff. We kind of a bad influence on each other. So yeah, Connie was ill this weekend, so you know.
I'm allowed to have stuff. There's no excuse for today though.
Oh, this is where we'll be going.
What?
Just zooming in on the top of my hat, New York City. Well, the rain's not as bad as it was, so we might end up leaving soon, but yeah. I'm going to have to wrap this camera in a plastic bag and stick it in my pocket and hope that it doesn't get wet. Otherwise there will be no videos of New York.
We should actually go for it now.
You think?
Yeah. I might get that again. Right, which one do you want? Which one do you want? Which one do you want? Are you sure? Are you sure? Pick one. Pick one, Lily. You want one? Pick one. Which one do you want?
That one.
Which one do you want? Lily.
Oh, this is teasing.
Which one do you want?
No.
Oh, it's the same one! Amazing! Hi!
Oh.
Look at her foot. Can you see it?
No.
Now you look all cute.
Oh.
Just snow. She can handle it.
Alright, so it is a few days after we went to the shop and I brought my camera just to kind of, you know, get back into the swing of vlogging and stuff like that while before we go to the States. It's now the 15th of March. We're leaving in a few days. It's Saturday. and I just spent about 4 hours cleaning the kitchen. All this stuff, I had to take it all off and wipe down and sort all that crap out and all that down there, just sweeping, just, yeah, lots of stuff. And I need to shave as well, but that's okay. I don't mind looking like that on camera, as anyone who watches my videos would probably know already. So I'm actually starting to pack some of my clothes, or at least get some of my clothes in order. Connie's currently downstairs putting a load of washing on. I got some stuff here lined out ready. Got some t-shirts there, mainly nerdy ones like Back to the Future, Star Wars again, Pink Floyd, Breaking Bad, Rush. Loads of underwear that I never really get this tidy unless I'm, well, I don't know, sometimes when I kind of move between the UK and Norway, I'll get my underwear and socks in some sort of folded fashion, but usually I just chuck them in a bag. That's my Batman hoodie. There will be more, but this is just what I've kind of got clean right now. Got some smart pants there for the Hall of Fame and Cirque du Soleil. Connie hasn't started packing her clothes yet because she's giving me a look now.
I'm a lazy twat, la, 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 la.
Oh, that's weird lighting. Okay, so yeah, we've got a pizza in the oven ready. It's Saturday night, so
Pizza.
that's our excuse. Yeah, sort of slowly getting ready. So it is the 16th of March. We're leaving in 2 days, and this whole winter there's been hardly any snow, which is unusual for Norway, or you know, where we are. And it just started snowing a couple of days ago, and I said, oh great, we're gonna have to drag our suitcases through all that snow. And Connie said, oh, I won't settle, I won't, you know. Yeah, I think it has settled just a little bit. What do you think, Lily? So yeah, we're going to have to trudge our suitcases through that in 2 days, I think. I can't see it clearing by then. But not the biggest disaster, just, oh, I've gone all orange. So yeah, you're packing now? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Do you want me to not film you because you...
No, my hair's...
Your hair's...
Yeah. Even he agrees.
I agree, but I just know what you're like when it comes to being filmed, so there's your suitcase. I haven't even started putting stuff into my suitcase yet. I've just moved...
Started packing things into my bag as well.
Just moved all the stuff that I folded neatly over to there, so I should get cracking on that. But yeah.
Crack-a-lacking.
Crack-a-lacking. Lily, don't die. Yep. We're having pizza again. And this is kind of... What? What was that look for?
Well, you made it sound like we're absolutely horrible people.
Well, we're not horrible people, but we're just being horrible as far as our diets are concerned.
Well,
I guess we're
going
just...
to the States.
Yeah, we're surrendering ourselves to the fact that we're going to the States soon.
Where there will be probably even worse dinner.
Yeah.
And foodage.
Foodage.
And snacksage.
No, just no.
Snacks.
Snacks, yes.
Itch.
Snacks.
Then, what we've been eating
So I'm out of practice of doing this vlog style film, and I'm like, my hands. Anyway, I was thinking, you know, to round this pre-part off, this little prologue, I guess, to the whole thing, I thought we'd sit down and talk about, you know, what our plans for the trip are. But I think that we'll just let it fly, really. I mean, and you'll see in the...
We'll have so much time to do that on the flight.
Exactly.
At the airport. That's why I do it here.
It'll be a work in progress. But, very quickly.
Yeah.
If you want to come in, sure. Tomorrow, no, Tuesday, we're flying to New York from Trondheim. We're going to stay in New York for how long?
6 days.
6 days.
New York City.
New York City. Then we're going to Rochester for
3 days.
For 3 days. Okay, you know that. You know this the itinerary a lot better than I do. Then we're going back to New York City.
For 8 hours.
For 8 hours. And then we're going to...
Philadelphia
for...
1 night.
1 night.
And day.
Then we're going to...
Washington, D.C. for 1 night and day.
And then we're going to...
Atlanta, Georgia for 1 day and night.
And we're passing through North Carolina, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we passed through Virginia as well.
Yeah, but we stop at North Carolina to get a different coach.
At Charlotte.
Okay, Charlotte, North Carolina. Woo! And then
Why?
That's where Rick Flair's from.
Oh, okay.
Atlanta, Georgia for 1 day.
1 night and 1 day, I said.
Oh, you already said that, sorry. I'm not paying attention to my own video. Down to Jacksonville, Florida for
2 nights, 1 day.
2 nights, 1 day. Then back to Atlanta, Georgia for
2 hours.
2 hours, and then to Mobile, Alabama.
Mobile.
Mobile.
I asked an American.
Really?
Yeah. Mobile.
Are you sure? Because Hako Holly...
He said it was mobile.
Hako Holly is always announced it's from Mobile, Alabama. Maybe I'm wrong.
Well, is it New Orleans or New Orleans?
I don't know. However it goes in that song.
It depends on the dialect. Accent. Whatever.
Okay, and then from there we're going to New Orleans.
Staying in Alabama for 1 night and 1 day again?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Going to New Orleans.
For 4 nights.
For WrestleMania. For
30.
Raw. Hall of Fame. Access.
And New Orleans.
And New Orleans. And then we're going to Houston, Texas for...
1 hour.
1 hour.
With flight.
Yeah, just a flight connection. And then back to New York City for...
2 more nights and days.
2 more nights and days. And then back here.
For the rest of our lives.
Yeah. Maybe we should sit down at the end of the trip and kind of... We'll just do a little kind of fast forward for this. Actually, no, I can't do that because I'm putting this part before we leave. Never mind. I was thinking we could have incorporated some cool little time travel there, but instead we're just going to end the video here. Look forward to the trip videos in about a month, I guess. It's going to take that long. You can follow me on Twitter at RazorwireRyan, and if I get my US SIM card to work, maybe I'll be able to tweet while I'm out there. And, you know, not really spend too much time looking at the internet when I'm there, but, you know, every now and again check in with what's going on. We're going to have some pizza and watch Ghostbusters 2. That's a wrap. Oh, and that packing montage you saw earlier, yeah, already I realised I've packed too much clothes, and so Connie's going to get another suitcase for me that she's got that's slightly bigger so I can fit more clothes in and other stuff I need, like shoes. Apparently I need to wear shoes for the Cirque du Soleil. I don't know. See what happens, I guess. Okay, it is the 17th of March 2014. We are about to leave tomorrow. Less than 24 hours before the trip starts, when I've decided to not end it where I ended it last night, because there's one more thing I wanted to show you, and also the snow is just getting worse. I mean, it got really heavy last night, and it just keeps on going and going. It's coming down strong still. Got one of the neighbours out there. He's kind of trying to sort it out and plough some of it out of the way, because it's really just getting crazy, as you can see. So yeah, it's going to be awful to drag our suitcases through all of that. I mean, look at that. Look at the car down there. Everything is covered, and my shoes are probably going to get soaked through. So I'm not looking forward to the start of this trip because it's all going to kick off with a lot of snow. So what I wanted to show you before I end this video, packing is almost done. But now it's just a case of getting all the stuff that we need for kind of traveling entertainment. I'm putting like music onto my MP3 player, onto my phone, podcasts onto my phone, MP3 player, and also I've acquired some comics digitally to put onto Connie's tablet that I'll be using. I've also put some films on there, so I'm just going to show you some of the comics I've got set up on this tablet. And again, this is quite interesting to use this camera vlog style as opposed to using a tripod all the time. But here we go. So here's the tablet. It's a very cool one, and I've got the WWE app on here, so we can keep up to date with what's going on in the wrestling world. You know, the usual stuff that Connie already had on there. And we have 2 comic apps. So I've got POW Comic Reader. As you can see, I've got Batman. I have the Batman Archive Volume 1, which is like this is like classic Batman stuff literally from the first ever appearance of Batman in Detective Comics number whatever it is. We'll find out. Little introduction there forward to set up the thing. I really wanted this book, but it's just so expensive. So yeah, May 1939, Detective Comics number 27, the first appearance of Batman. That's on here, so I can read that and get into the origins of one of my favorite, well, my favorite comic book character. Then I have I haven't updated this. There should be a Star Wars folder as well. I've got some Star Wars comics, but the one I'm really looking forward to is The Walking Dead. I have every issue of The Walking Dead here. That's up to date. Now this app I like, but it tells you how many pages you've read and stuff like that, but the problem is that this one is quite slow, whereas the other app I've got, and Comics Reader for Android, there you go, there's Star Wars there, that's all the Star Wars ones I've got. Walking Dead. This one's a lot quicker. So here's one issue, for example, The Walking Dead. Really looking forward to checking this comic out, because I'm a big fan of the TV series and everything else. And again, another thing I'm really excited about is this, Sonic the Comic. I have every issue of Sonic the Comic, which was my favorite comic growing up next to the Beano. And it was kind of the official UK Sega magazine, as much as it was the Sonic magazine. But Sonic featured very heavily, of course, it being called Sonic the Comic, and you just can't beat these memories. I mean, they just bring back so many memories, you know. And here's the first issue, issue number 1 from 29th of May 1993. This is over 20 years old now, and I had so many of these. My grandpa used to get me these comics, and I love these strips. The early ones, you can tell, don't look very good, but I mean, just look at that artwork there of Sonic. That's pretty. I mean, it's almost childlike, to be honest. No offense to the people who drew it. But if we go up a bit further, let's try and find a cover I recognize. I recognize this one. Let's check out a strip from this issue. Oh, I remember that. Oh my god, this is awesome. I remember this one so vividly. This is amazing. As you can see, the artwork is a lot better. Only a few, more runs into. Oh, Metal Sonic. Oh, this, I can't wait to read this. This is amazing. This issue is one of my favorites, and it's the anniversary edition, so it came out in 1994. Very cool. I can't wait to get stuck into that. So yeah, just thought I'd show you some of the entertainment that we'll be kind of, or at least I will be having on the flight. I'm sure Connie will. Connie has a PSP actually. It's up here. It's our passports. Connie's got a PSP that she bought in Japan, so she'll be using that, and she has her iPod and her phone and stuff. So yeah, and I'm sure you'll see all that kind of stuff, what we're doing, how we're keeping ourselves entertained in the actual videos themselves. They will be released in parts. I think I've already mentioned that, so look forward to that in about a month's time. Hopefully the trip goes well and we don't die. That's horrible. And yeah, I hope the snow dies off, but even if it does, we're going to be walking through a lot of snow. So, thanks for watching. This is the end of this part, the prologue to Yes, the Trip of a Lifetime. Thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned for the WrestleMania videos, which will be going up every day in my absence. They're all scheduled, they're all ready to go, so if you're into wrestling and WrestleMania, enjoy that. If you're going to WrestleMania, can't wait to see you there. It'd be great to meet the people who I know on YouTube, and even people who, recognize me, whatever, just say hi. Should be cool. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in about a month's time.